I've been contemplating the concept of emptiness, and I was hoping if you could please share some insight to how we can relate to emptiness in a modern context.
That's the key thing as far as Buddhism is concerned, and particularly Nalanda tradition. In Nalanda tradition, the Longsu Posa, the Chinese language, Longsu Posa, and Nagarjuna, he also thoroughly explained about Buddha's teaching of emptiness. So now emptiness, not nothingness, but like quantum physics, you see, quantum physics say not nothingness, but things does not exist as appears. Appearance is something exists there, but if we investigate nothing, so things does not exist as appears. There is a big gap, appearances and reality. Now, the emptiness telling what's the ultimate reality, nothing. If we, because of the physical, because of the parts,
dissect.
Now,
if we take something and dissect it,
nothing. And the quantum physics not yet reached about mind. That's they call observer. Now, in Buddhist tradition, they also investigate what's mind. Mind, not physical, but
yes. The mind is posited in terms of continuity of streams.
Continuation. They automatically involve past, present, future. Then present is the basis of past and future. Now present, if we further go, present century, present decade, present year, present month, present week, and day, and hour, and minute, second. No present. Second, 1 second past, 1 second future. Where is present? No present. Then without present, very difficult to say past and future. So that's just on the roughly appearances we say continuation of mind. But if you go detail, nothing. So now the Madhyamika philosophy, Nagarjuna says, if we investigate, if we analyze, nothing independently exists, but just a mere designation. That, you see, concept to Buddhists try to defeat our emotion which believe things are independently exist there. That basis of exaggeration. One of my American psychologist, great psychologist, his age now, when my last meeting, few years ago, his age already 110 or something. Aaron Beck. You see, few decades, he deal with people whose mind too much disturbed by anger. So he told me, those angry people, when they feel anger, the object which they feel angry appears something very negative. But the reality, 90% of that negativeness is mental projection. This is exactly now Madhyamika philosophy would say. So now antidote is to analyze things does not exist as appears. Ultimately, your own designation. So the anger, attachment come, things appears something absolute, and good and bad also absolute. One part of practice is altruism. One part of practice is nothing exists as appears. So Nagarjuna explained interdependent, interconnected. Nothing exists independently. Everything depends on other factor. So that also, you see, the approach, more realistic approach, things, it exists, but exists due to many other factors, including your own mind. So then our anger, attachment, these happen. Its very nature is entirely, is also believe things exist there independently. Then attachment, anger comes. For example, usually we develop anger towards our enemy, so-called enemy. But then you're angry towards the enemy's physical or enemy's mind. Then the anger feel confused, isn't it? Oh, like that. And similarly, when we feel I, where is I? Not just physical. I can say my physical, my mind. So still there is I. Where is I? I here? No. Here? No. Difficult. I is there. But if you investigate, we cannot find. So finally, combination of physical and mind is just merely designated as I, self.